one island, two worlds, and the biggest active volcano on Earth. When you're sailing on the Pride of America, you need to tackle two very different ports on the big island of Hawaii, Hilo and Kona. And if you don't have a plan, you could miss out. For your day in Hilo, your first mission is Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. This is the island's #1 attraction, and for good reason. It's about a 45-minute drive from the port to the national park. We're here in Volcano National Park. The plan is to walk the Crater Rim Trail and then head to the underground lava tube. And your first stop must be the Welcome Center. Don't skip this. Remember, this is the biggest active volcano on Earth, and things change here daily. You need to talk to the park rangers to ask the million-dollar question. Is there any actual flowing lava I can see today?
Closest overlooks to the crater, but because there's a cliff in the way, you won't get to see much.
Okay.
So if you're here, you can walk in this direction until you see the vents, or you can just go straight across from where we are right now.
But there's not always flowing lava. But if there is, the park rangers at the Welcome Center will know about it. Your first can't miss stop, the steam vents. You're going to see steam billow right out of the ground in front of you. I didn't realize it was going to be so much steam and so hot. Every couple of minutes, it just billows out of this and it just covers you in the steam, and it's really warm. This is just wild. It's caused by the magma flowing under the ground and heating up the groundwater. And you can just walk right up to it. There's no specific address for this, so I'll go ahead and put the exact location for you in the free guide that's linked in this video description. Just past that, you'll find the Kilauea Iki Overlook. We're here at the Kilauea Overlook now. Let's go see it. The sheer scale of the crater, it's just massive. And the best part, you can park right at the overlook. You don't need to hike anywhere to get this view. It's very accessible. English muffin dipped in peanut butter. That's solid. Leave your car parked here at the overlook and take a short walk on the famous Crater Rim Trail, so you can see my favorite part of Volcanoes National Park, the Thruston Lava Tube. This is probably just me, but I thought that Volcano National Park was not going to be this lush and tropical looking. I thought it would be kind of barren because there was a volcano. I don't know what I thought, but this is gorgeous here. It's a 500-year-old cave tunnel that was literally carved out by a river of flowing lava. And you get to walk right through it. This alone is worth the whole drive. It's an absolute must-do. If you've been to some other national parks, let me know your favorite one in the comments. I'd love to start visiting some more. Part of me wants to just circle back and do that whole thing again. Really? Were you doing that too? Oh my gosh. Wow, that really exceeded my expectations. After the lava tube, you have to drive a couple miles further down the road before you can do a U-turn to get back on the main road inside the park. Now, I just did this entire excursion for only the cost of the rental car and the $30 national park entrance fee. The cruise line would also take you here, but they would charge you a boatload of money, and then you wouldn't be able to see our next stop. After the volcano, you're heading back into Hilo to hunt for some waterfalls, specifically a rainbow one. Welcome to Rainbow Falls. It's this huge waterfall that's right in the middle of town.
I can't believe that Rainbow Falls is so close. It's just basically at the parking lot somehow. You barely even have to get out of the car and you are right there. It's a really quick stop.
You just park your car, step out, and boom, a massive, conveniently placed waterfall. Now, I like Rainbow Falls, but it's an appetizer, okay? And everyone knows if you're in a rush, you skip the appetizer. So if you gotta cut one, make it this one, because you can't miss Akaka Falls. Don't even worry about having to remember all of these names. I'll go ahead and put it all in the free guide that's linked in the video description. Right in the middle of gorgeous, open, non-touristy Hawaiian land, you'll find an epic jungle waterfall.
He said it's important to keep right on the way down and then you loop around to the stairs on the way back up. So we'll see. We did take the right side like they directed. We'll see how this goes.
You'll be walking through a tropical paradise. These are the tallest plants and flowers I've ever seen.
Everyone who is coming this way looks exhausted. I don't know if we made a good decision or a bad decision listening to the guy at the top to go right, but we did go right, and I'll update you on whether that was a smart move or not.
And then you see it. The 440-foot high Akaka Falls. Now, you do have to earn this view.
This is a little more involved than Rainbow Falls that was just at the parking lot.
It's the tallest, most dramatic waterfall on this side of the Big Island. And you know I never pass up drama.
Going to the right is definitely the way to go. The walk back up was totally fine. It was no big deal. Definitely go to the right. That was the right choice. Right is the right choice. The way back up was no big deal.
I'm serious. Don't go left. You can technically go either way, but you will seriously be regretting your life choices if you go left. All right, so you've done the volcano. You've seen 2 epic waterfalls. Now for a quick bonus stop that's really close to the cruise port in Hilo. If you saw my itinerary I did for Maui, then you saw Twin Falls. And honestly, both of these waterfalls today really put that one to shame. This little spot is Richardson Ocean Park. And it's your chance to see a real black sand beach without the long drive. You can kick off your shoes and walk on the black volcano sand that the Big Island is famous for. The next day, you wake up on a completely different side of the Big Island. You're in Kona, and everything is different.
We woke up on the Kona side of the Big Island of Hawaii, and you can just see the sun peeking over Kona back there. We're heading for a quick breakfast, and then we are going to something I have been looking forward to all week.
First things first, Kona is a tender port. That means you'll be taking a small boat from the ship to the pier. I break down the best strategy for the whole tender ticket process in my mistakes to avoid video, so definitely check that out if you need to. Once you're on the island, you're going to do something you can only do in Kona. Something you can't find anywhere else in the world. You're going to a real Kona coffee farm.
You can't come to Kona and not go to a Kona coffee farm. To be real Kona coffee, it has to be grown on a small strip of land right outside of Kona called the Coffee Belt. We're here at a local family-owned farm about to go see where they grow these. To be Kona coffee, it needs to be grown on the slopes of a volcano for the specific soil.
And I'm about to save you some money because you don't need to book an expensive tour. The best coffee tour on the entire island is at a place called Greenwell Coffee Farms. And it's completely 100% free. This is an amazing family-owned Kona coffee farm that's ranked as the best coffee tour. It's also the one recommended by locals.
I see some free samples. Let's go try some. I'm so excited about this.
Even without the tour, you can just stop by for some free Kona coffee samples.
The Kona Coffee Belt is only 2 miles wide, right outside the city of Kona. It goes up 35 miles though. She said up to 3,000 feet in elevation. And what makes this coffee so great is the volcanic soil that it grows in, and because the water never saturates the ground because of the elevation changes. It just flows directly through it.
This was genuinely one of the highlights of my cruise. Another popular Kona coffee farm is Mountain Thunder Coffee, which is a totally different vibe. It's high up in the mountains, but this tour does cost a little bit, and it wasn't quite as in-depth as the one at Greenwell, but it's still a great choice. Another big draw for heading up there is the Cloud Forest Sanctuary right across the street.
We're here at the Kona Cloud Forest Sanctuary. Cloud forests are extremely rare, and I'm so excited we're going to be able to hike through this jungle behind me here.
This is a super rare kind of rainforest called a cloud forest. And if you're looking for a way to connect with nature, this is it. They offer walking tours, yoga, even sound bathing in the forest.
It's an Indian rubber tree that was once Professor Norman's mother.
But let's be real. Maybe you just want some coffee and you don't need a tour of anything. I've got you covered. Just go to the Kona Mountain Coffee Shop. It's a locally owned shop serving 100% authentic Kona coffee. Do yourself a favor and try the macadamia nut latte. And there you have it, the ultimate DIY guide to tackling the Big Island on the Pride of America. Be sure to get the free guide that covers everything I mentioned here plus more. It's linked in the video description. I also have itinerary videos just like this one for the other 2 islands Pride of America visits. I have one for Kauai and one for Maui. Be sure to check those out and all of the other videos in my Pride of America playlist.